Competition makes you faster.
Competition makes you sharper.
It makes you stronger.
Competition helps prepare us for anything.
Competition keeps us on the cutting edge.
Competition brings people together.
Competition makes us both better.
Round number 26, Zeus.
Competition makes you a better person.
Training prepares us for action in real-life emergencies.
As first responders, we're responsible for people's lives.
And that's why training is so important. Training is everything.
Whether it's for a competition or for the real life thing, we must be ready to answer the call.
The World Police and Fire Games brings thousands of first responders from throughout the world to compete in the best sense of the word.
Bruce, as you know, our urban search and rescue team is world renowned and has brought Fairfax County into the global spotlight.
And there are already hundreds of international companies based right here in Fairfax.
The 2015 World Police Fire Games will celebrate Fairfax County as a world-class place to live, work, and play, and we're going to be ready.
Bring it on.
The games were in Vancouver in 2009. They're in Manhattan this year, and they're in Belfast, Ireland. And then they come to Fairfax County. It just shows us as a real player in the metropolitan area stage as far as being able to host a major event like this.
We're going to have one shot to showcase our county, and we got to do it right. The world is coming to Fairfax County in 2015. They are coming.
The opening ceremonies really are something special.
It's a friendly atmosphere. It's a family atmosphere. There are people from the police departments, corrections, sheriff's office from around the world.
The competition level was fantastic. The camaraderie, the fellowship, the social events, and just hanging out. After attending the Calgary Games, I knew this is something I wanted to bring to my coworkers back here in Fairfax County. I am proud of where I live, I am proud of where I work, and I want the opportunity to share it with the world.
Reston Town Center will be the Olympic Village for the World Police and Fire Games 2015. We have the Hyatt Hotel located on property, which will be one of the host hotels. The area where they have all of the entertainment will be in our President's Park. It'll also encompass the pavilion, which they'll have a lot of the entertainment taking place for the athletes as well as their family. And of course, it will be at Reston Town Center as a whole, which has all of our shops and restaurants that we'll be able to provide for them while they're on site.
Okay, so this is the pavilion. We're going to have nightly concerts, nightly entertainment for everybody that comes to the games. Plus, I think we're going to look at having boxing outdoors, which will be kind of neat, having it under the stars on summer nights. And then off in the distance, you're going to see we'll have the firefighter muster competition, which is one of our events. And that's more like the old-time firefighter competition where you have the Bucker Brigade and hook up the hoses really quick, and that's really fun to watch.
In 2007, I took second in the bench, and I took first in the push-pull contest. I went at 7:05 and picked it up off the floor, and it started up. And I think if there had been a piece of dust floating around in the air and landed on that bar, it had stopped in a heartbeat. But lucky enough, I got it up. That deadlift in my bench was a new games world record. You're competing against your peers, and there's always that that push and drive to be better than the other person. But, you know, to me, it's me against the weights. It's not me against somebody else. As long as I do better than I did the time before, I'm happy.
The police department focuses a lot on fitness, not just cardiovascular and weight training. We also focus on nutrition. We have an athletic trainer just for our police department. She helps us, if there's any type of sports injury or if we have questions about nutrition or how to, improve our fitness. She is there for us.
Well, for police officers, it's important because you want to be able to perform your job tasks with the least amount of force required to accomplish the task. And if you're in shape, you're able to usually gain compliance a little quicker.
And it's one of those things that the first stage of the use of force is your presence. If you're well put together, your shirt's straight, your shoes are tied, shined, all that plays a part in whether that person wants to mess with you or thinks he can get over on you. So it's done me well over the years.
Competition means you're competitive, and it means you don't like to lose. And if it's a battle that is being fought by law enforcement, it's one we don't want to lose. Well, physical fitness directly correlates, I think, with confidence and maybe overall happiness. It's also true that firefighters and police officers are often going from a very sedentary, calm state to what we call the red zone in a matter of seconds. And good cardiovascular fitness is important, or you can have a heart attack, post or during whatever operation you're involved in.
For us, being in shape is very important. Case in point is a couple of weeks ago, the gang in the 4th Battalion had a fire, and it was a hot day. So if they weren't in shape, then they couldn't go that distance of being in all that gear, because our gear weighs about 78 pounds, and now they are fighting this fire, so you have to be ready, cardiovascular-wise and breathing.
Training is so very important with the team. Our urban search and rescue professionals that we send all over the world, we expect to be able to work long hours in very dangerous conditions, and having them in tip-top condition really allows us to do the job as expected. We had suffered the largest building collapse in the United States, and because of that, we developed a very potent ability to make rescues in those scenarios, and that's why we were seen as a leader nationally for our technical rescue skills even back in the 80s. One of the teams we do have competing in New York City this August will be our fire department hockey team. They have a goaltender that's much better than me, so I don't play as often as I'd like. But that team will be one of the groups we're going to send up, and they're going to get to compete. And the best part is it's made out of fire rescue professionals from all around Fairfax County.
We've compiled a team of guys from different backgrounds and different departments. Many of us play in other tournaments and on other teams that are not law enforcement related. But to be able to represent the National Capital Region in our individual departments is an honor for us to go up to New York City to compete in the games that are specific to police and fire. And our hope is to compete in the 2015 games here in Fairfax as well. And we're just looking forward to playing some good lacrosse, having a good time, and again, meeting our counterparts in other areas of the country and the world for that matter.
Fairfax County has one of the top academies, and a lot of people see that. We take a lot of pride in the work that we do. A lot of times when people apply, the reason why they say, well, it's so hard to get in, we do look for people, the best of the best, and people of high integrity, because that's what our residents in Fairfax County want.
One of our department's core values is that the function of the police is determined by the public, and that means that it is the responsibility of the police and the public to work together to maintain order and public safety. The most important thing we do is to build rapport with the students, and I feel if they have a good view of law enforcement, that can only help our relationship with the community in the future.
Like 16 or something?
Fairfax County really emphasizes that the interscholastic sports are not all about winning and losing. The main goal is to teach kids how to set and achieve measurable goals, and then the competition setting is where they can display their learned skill set. Sports, teaches that you learn discipline, teamwork, perseverance, good sportsmanship, and obviously to maintain a healthy lifestyle. And it's just a good lesson for life. There's always going to be competition, in the workplace, anywhere. There's always going to be competition, and the thing that's going to set you aside from anyone else is how you deal with that when there's a setback.
We have chosen 4 beneficiaries for the 2015 World Police and Fire Games, and they are the National Law Enforcement Memorial Fund, the National Fallen Firefighters Memorial, the Fairfax County Youth Sports Scholarship Program, and then lastly, the Fairfax County Chamber of Commerce Valor Awards Program.
The 2015 World Police and Fire Games will honor the past.
Celebrate the present!
Inspire the future.
The games remind us we have brothers and sisters in public safety all around the world.
Everyone wants to come here and live. They want to come here to work. I mean, it's a very diverse county. There's a lot of opportunities. There's a lot of resources in the county.
Fairfax County is a great tourist destination. We are 20 minutes outside of Washington, D.C., the capital of the United States. It's very cosmopolitan, it's urban, there's also rural and suburban areas, so you get a mix of everything. We've got dozens of county parks, national and local regional parks, shopping areas, there's a grocery store on every corner, gas station on every corner, so whatever you need, it is here for you.
We'll take you on the ride of a lifetime.
Come to the games!
And stay for the vacation.
Visit Mount Vernon Estate and Gardens, where the legacy of George Washington lives on.
Fairfax County has everything you're looking for.
Fairfax County has an eye on the future.
Fairfax County is accessible to everyone.
We make a difference with the Fairfax County Police Department.
Fairfax County has the best partners in the world.
Fairfax County is a leader in communication and cooperation.
Fairfax County is progressive and proactive.
Fairfax County, one of the safest places in the world.
Come to the games in Fairfax County and be a part of history.